大家好，今天是2021年4月22日啊，星期四，美东时间上午的10点53分啊，我们是在纽约弗拉森的这个大邮局的门口啊，来现场直播，纽约市警察工会啊，这个背书支持王能和这个引导的这个一个仪式啊，背书仪式。他是那个，你是那个王能先生是吧？啊，谢谢，您是20选区的是吧？议员候选人，我第一直播的。
你好，你好。
刚讲今天是警察工会是吧？咱们具体讲一下好吧？警察工会背书，站这边来讲啊。今天警察官背书支持你作为这个20选区议员候选人的第一位是吧？是。大概讲一下好不好？
你看，大家好，我是王能。今天很荣幸，纽约市警察工会背书我跟引导先生，支持选20选区的市议员。我们大家都知道，这个我们新移民来美国追求的是一个美国梦。而这美国梦的完成，需要一个安定繁荣的社会，所以法律与秩序是非常重要的。那这方面，我非常谢谢警察工会这次选择了我们，因为我们认为，尤其最近新冠肺炎疫情的影响下，歧视亚裔的仇恨犯罪不断的增高，所以维持一个安定繁荣的社会是非常必须的。谢谢。
好，谢谢王能啊，谢谢。好，希望竞选成功啊。好，谢谢。20选区议员王能啊，这是第一背书啊。
我有看过你的那个报道。
谢谢。我
是王能办公室的那个执行长。
谢谢。
不好意思，没有带名片出来，太冷。
到时候加我一下哈，加我一下。
我跟我太太都有看到您的时常做报道。
谢谢啊，谢谢。好。领导是第二。咱们王能啊，也是这个一位亚裔是吧？一个大的男人，靠过来，不是那个，不是法男，我自己有一个大的，王能也是在20选啊，你也是20选区是吧
？20选区对。
好，谢谢。领导你好。领导，
叫他快点啊！叫他停在这，能不要出来，这个拿过来。
今天来了很多这个警察工会的啊，还有这个纽约警察工会啊。领导，今天这个活动是一个背书王能，还有一个就是给你背书是吧？纽约市警察工会是吧？
大家早上好啊。不是，是另外一个。你叫 Jessica 过来。
好，你讲。
大家早上好啊！今天有点寒冷，但是还是阳光明媚。非常感谢大家来参加我们美国最大的警察工会纽约总部背书我的朋友那个王能先生跟我引导的一个新闻发布会。我非常高兴，大家都来支持我们2位候选人，因为在20选区，我们一共有9个候选人，但是警察工会选了2个候选人，是因为王能先生跟我都是一贯几十年来支持纽约警察，NYPD。我非常感谢这个机会，这是我们一个进一步增强改善警民关系，进一步强调公共安全的好机会，这是跟大家对话的一个机会。我非常高兴看来了一些我的朋友，其他选区的候选人，还有警察工会的那些高官
警察工会的一些首领是吧？
很多大家都知道的
警察工会的一些
和商界的人士。
好的。
这是我们20选区的一大盛事，也谢谢第一直播，
谢谢，希望你们当选成功，给我一张名片，
谢谢。
我看一下20选区啊，如果要投票，一个是王能，一个是引导啊，今天是背书2位啊候选人，好，谢谢。 好，谢谢啊，谢谢。这个是引导导引，然后这个是王能哈，这位是2选区的王能啊，这个是引导啊，2位候选人。好，谢谢。今天纽约市这个好天气啊，阳光灿烂的一个天气啊，今天也迎来了，但是天气有点寒冷啊。现在是在纽约市的缅街，是在纽约市的这个 Queens 区啊，法拉盛缅街啊，给大家现场直播的这个纽约市警察工会啊，来背书支持王能啊，然后一个引导啊，这样一个新闻发布会是吧？有很多这个警察工会的高管，还有这个社区的一些领袖都来到现场啊。快点打电话给你。来，这个电话来了。
Hello, test, please. Which one is bigger? Ours is bigger, I think, right? It's bigger.
They both were.
Everybody ready?
这个是纽约 Queens 纽约皇后区法拉盛中国城缅街的一个大游行门口。
Benevolent Association, First Vice President. And we're here today because we are proud to endorse both Neng Wang and Day Yin for City Council District 20. The reason why we're endorsing these two gentlemen, they put public safety, the safety of this neighborhood and the community first. Today is important, what we all need to be doing. Everybody who cares about safe streets needs to be working together. Whether we have a shield in our pocket or running for office, we need to work together. Very important, especially what's going on today. Crime in this neighborhood, crimes against the Asian community is getting a lot of attention right now. It's not new, and police officers know that. And unfortunately, this community knows it as well too. What is going to happen when the media moves on to another story? They'll be forgotten about. We cannot allow that to happen. But the police officers will still be here to protect this neighborhood. But we need the help of the city council. We have to work together with our city leaders. We cannot have city leaders talking about defunding the police. That does not work. That does not keep the citizens of this neighborhood safe. We need city council members who understand that and who are willing to work together with the police in order to protect the citizens of this neighborhood. And that is why we are endorsing Neng Wang and Dao Yin for city council. They have shown us that they can work together with the citizens of the city and the police to protect us all. Thank you all, and let me turn it over to Neng Wang.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. My name is Neng Wang. Friends also call me Michael Wang. I was the director for the CPC Queens Nansen Senior Center for over 33 years. Today, I'm honored that New York City PBA have given first ballot endorsement to represent Flushing in Council District 20 in this year's election. Along with the rest of our community, I am very concerned over the rise of anti-Asian hate crime, especially against the most vulnerable in our community, including seniors. If elected to the City Council, I will make public safety my priority, which included restoring the New York PD budget with the necessary resource to maintain public safety within Flushing and across New York City. I will play the role of bridge between community and the 109 precinct. Together, we will make Flushing better. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. I'm Dao Ying. Thank you, NYC PBA. Thank you, NYPD. Thank you, our community. Thank you, Mr. Neng Wan. I'm humbled and honored to receive this endorsement. As always, more than ever, we support men and women in blue. We support NYPD. 20 years ago, I was a graduate intern, worked for fire department of New York City. I listened then NYPD Commissioner Mr. Kirby's speech at one police plaza. 20 years later, again, I was in Brooklyn. I listened. Now, NYPD Commissioner Shear's speech. Days ago, I talked to Precinct 109 Commanding Office, Deputy Inspector Mr. O'Neill. A couple of weeks ago, Mr. Nua and I were in the police and community meeting in Flushing. We are one New York City. As most of you know, I have been protesting rallies for several years now. Like NYC PBA President Mr. Patrick Lynch said, it's NYPD made our protesting safe and peaceful. NYPD make our community safe because public safety is my #1 issue platform in my campaign. More than ever, we need to support NYPD. We are together. I believe Mr. Neng Wang and I, we are making ever better relationship between police and the community. We are building
Flushing, a bad place for living, for work, for the people's quality of life. Thank you again. Thank you.
The first support speaker for the Nen Wang, Dr. Tom Chen, the president of the Friends of Nen Wang.
Welcome everyone. First, I want to say thank you to the Police Benevolent Association for their first ballet support endorsement of Nen Wang for his candidacy of City Councilman of New York District 20. Wayne Nen always believed in communication and collaboration with the police and the community, so as to make the city a better place and a safer place to live. I always believe Nen Wang should deserve this PBA endorsement. Thank you.
Next supporter for Dao Yi is George, Council candidate 21st District.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is George Honora, and I'm running for City Council in the 21 District, Queens. It's certainly an honor to be here in the presence of the NYC PBA. Thank you, Mr. Dao Yin. It's really, public safety is very, very important in this race. I, for one, believe in public safety because we have to make sure that we live in a safe community, in a safe city, in a safe district. All right? There's no question about that. So that's why I'm standing here to lend my support to my good friend, Dao Yin, because I know that when we get to the City Council, we will fight very well to represent the interests of New York City and make sure that we live in a safe city, because without a safe city, how can we even begin to talk about the vibrancy, restoring the vibrancy of our economy, especially following this pandemic? So public safety is number one in my top things, just like that's the case for Mr. Yin. So it's quite an honor to be here to speak on his behalf. And I'm reminded by what was said by John Maxwell, who said that a great leader's courage to fulfill his vision comes from passion and not position. Mr. Dao is not in the City Council, but already he has been showing the exemplary leadership that he's going to manifest when he gets in the City Council. So he's going to make a great leader for Flushing, and I'm here to support his effort to get to the City Council, and then I commend the New York City PBA for the work they are doing, because we have to keep New York City safe. Thank you.
Thank you. The next supporter for Nen Wang is attorney Alan Wu, a partner lawyer with the Hong Chen Wu Law Firm. Please.
Good morning. My name is Alan Wu, and I'm honored to serve as legal consultant to Nen Wang's campaign. I believe a lot of people would agree with me that safety and security are the most important things in any community, because without safety and security, nothing else can be achieved. And our campaign, Ms. Nen Wang's campaign, is fully committed to the safety and the security in our community. But it is impossible to achieve that without the support from our law enforcement. That is why our campaign is so grateful to receive the endorsement and the support from NYC PBA. And finally, I want to urge everybody in our community to support our law enforcement too, to support them, to appreciate the hard work and the sacrifice from our law enforcement. And let's work together to make our community a better and a safer place. Thank you.
Thank you. The next speaker for Taoyi is Aidan King, the President of Asian American Alliance.
Good morning, everybody. And I'd like to thank you for PBA and all the candidates for the city council. I know you came over here for safety. My name is Adam Kim. I'm an advisor to the Korean War veterans. And we, in April 10, we organized the Korean Community Patrol in the Flushing, and we paraded. And we're going to continuously work with the Chinese community. And thank you for the Darwin to invitation today, because there is no barrier of Chinese or Korean, because we want to work together. All right. Also, I was a Asian Patrol Board of Commissioners, Asian Advisory Council Executive Chairman, and I was 10 years of auxiliary police officer. So I know how well with the PBA. What I'm going to ask is, elect these people, go to City Hall, get more funding for the police. Because of BLB, they cut so much fund. And we're already short on police officers protecting our community. Yet they cut the budget. No, they have to have a training, resubmission over there. A lot of money is going there. With the City Hall, mayors, I don't know where is head. They cut the money, it will be more difficult to protect our citizens. Our job, their job is to protect the citizens, all right? Not they get a lot of paid salary and sitting in the City Hall. So I ask you, all elected to City Council, and go over there, fight for the fund for the city and for our community. I'd like to thank you, everybody. Today is a little cold, and I appreciate you coming over here. Thank you.
Thank you. The next speaker for NYC is Attorney Fang Liu, a partner of the Tyson Law Firm.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Fang Liu. I'm the legal senior consultant from NYC's office. At the same time, I'm also a case and law firm's partner attorney. So I'm very glad that here today I can be here, and also I'm really encourage people to first vote for Wan Nen and also support for the police office, because Wan Nen, he's the one that really care about our community. He give out a lot of free masks and hand sanitizer during the COVID period. I was really touched by what he have done for the community, because he's not only by saying it, but also prove to us that by action. Also, at the same time, I really encourage people to continue support the police office, because we all know that police office has been cut a lot of funding. But at the same time, they still work hard, try to protect our community. They have a special department, special agent, try to avoid hate crimes and try to protect our minority. So here again, I hope everyone can continue vote for NYC and also support the police office. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The next supporter for Taoyi is Nabra Casey, Council candidate 19th District.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Naboraz Casey. I am the candidate for District 19. I'm here two reasons. First, to support the NYPD. And the second, I'm here to congratulate these two guys, Dao Yen and Neng Wang. So I'm a very good friend of Dao Yen, just for your information. Let's give the big round of applause for these two guys. It's really honored to receive this kind of endorsement. This endorsement is about the encouragement to support the NYPD. We all need their help. When you need it, you call the 911, and who's going to respond that? Them. So the fund should not be defunded, should be funded. So let's be on top of it. And all the city council candidates and elected officials, once you win, support NYPD. And it's really great honor to receive this endorsement for both of you. So congratulations. Thank you.
The next speaker for Nangwang, the Lawrence Law, CPA, the president of the HHL Advisor Group.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here today, especially in the cold weather. It's my honor to be here today to speaking on behalf of Mr. Wang Nen. Mr. Wang Nen has done tremendous work for our community. Just to name a few, Mr. Nen Wang in the recent months provided free tax filing service for the elders, and we are happy to be a part of this. So I'm like I said, I'm fully support Mr. Nen Wang's beliefs for our community. I think he's been doing great, and once he becomes the city council for our community, I think he's going to do a tremendous work to make our community a better and a safer place. And I'm very, very happy and the fact that NYCPD endorsed the Mr. Nen Wang's campaign. So together, I think we will make our community a better and safer place. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The next speaker for Dao Yi is Zhao Yi Chen, the chairman of U.S. Fujian Association.
大家好，我是美国福建会馆主席陈昭莹。首先，恭喜王能跟尹导得到纽约警察工会的背书，希望大家一起多出来投票支持他们。希望我们为我们自己的同胞权益或者下一代权益，一定要多多出来投票。同时，要感谢纽约警察一直以来对我们保护我们的社区做出的努力。我们以后也一定要多多支持警察的工作，希望他们选上要多争取到警察的经费，来帮助我们的社区。谢谢大家。
Thank you. The next supporter for Nen Wang is Dr. Yan, the new PACE Diagnostics Laboratory founder.
Good morning. I'm Zhan Qingyan, president of New PACE Diagnostic Laboratory. We're located here, and we do the COVID testing for the community. We are very glad to be here to support the PBA and Mr. Nen Wang. Mr. Wang is our friend. He's very supportive since the outbreak of COVID-19. There are two things concerns us. The one is the health of the community. The second one is the safety of the community. Today is a perfect combination. PBA supports our candidate, and in short, we are in support of PBA and Mr. Nen Wang. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. The next supporter for Dao Yi is Xin Wen, the chairman of QI2 Association. And Jerry Law, the board director, Asian American Alliance.
大家好，我是王永俊，广东侨胞联合总会的总理。非常高兴，社会精英尹导和黄能得到警察工会的背书。华人来到美国已经200多年，我们的祖先到这里挖金矿、修铁路，为美国的经济做出了不可磨灭的功勋。修好铁路之后，就开始了排华法案。200多年来，华人为争取自由、自己的尊严抗争了200多年。现在，我们又支持我们的华裔精英 让他们在政治上有话语权。他们是我们的精英，他们为了我们的子孙后代勇敢站出来了，我们一定要站出来支持他们，给他们投上你神圣的一票，支持他们也是支持我们自己。希望大家积极站出来，投引导黄能神圣的一票。谢谢。
好，谢谢。Thank you. The next supporter speaker is Jeffrey Chen, the former dean of QCC.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jeff Chen, and I am so happy to be with you for this important endorsement from the Police Benevolent Association of Nen Wang, someone whom I have known for over 20 years. And as an educational senior consultant for the campaign and a former dean of Queens Borough Community College, I know how important the work of the NYPD is. I certainly appreciated being able to go to work knowing that they're working ceaselessly behind the scenes as well as in uniform, safeguarding us so that our students are able to attend the classes with comfort and safety in mind. I know that it is also tremendously important to the mother pushing her little children or carrying her little children going to the park to know that the police is there watching her back. It is tremendously important to all those hard workers in the subway to go to work every day to know that the NYPD has got their back. And so we have tremendous respect for the work of the NYPD, and it's a healthy respect, and it's important for that respect to be translated into effective resources so that they can go about doing their job. It is offensive to all of us as a community that in a year when crime has risen so much that the NYPD budget should be defunded to the tune of about $1 billion. That is very offensive. And it's offensive at a time of heightened crime, especially anti-Asian crime, that the NYPD's hands should be bounded and prevented from doing their work effectively. So we're here because we support the NYPD, and I'm here because of my 20 years of knowing how great Nen Wang is as a person. Over the 30 years that he was director of the CPC Nanshan Center, he looked after his constituencies, mostly elderlies, the most vulnerable within our community. He acted as a go-between whenever those immigrants who could not speak the English language needed to report something to the police. He would do this out of his good heart, outside of his work, and on his free time. And I know he's doing this because he really cares deeply about this community. So that is why I'm proud to stand here today for Nen Wang, because I know he's committed to restoring the NYPD and restoring public safety to this great community of Flushing. Thank you.
Thank you. The next speaker.
Jeff, thank you. You know, I'm lucky you are on my team, and also you are not running. Okay, thank you so much.
The next speaker for the 一刀 is 孙兰涛，罗根吕斯律师楼合伙人。孙兰涛。孙律师啊。
Congratulations, Mr. Dao Yin and Mr. Nen Wang. Both of them I know for many years. They are all qualified. So our purpose as voters to keep this position for Chinese people only, because Flushing is occupied by Chinese population. It is very, very important for Chinese people to continue to take this position. That's our purpose. Whoever you win, Mr. Wang and Mr. Dao Yin, you will jointly, hand in hand, to help this community to be in safe condition, to be prosperous forever. We are leading Flushing after 911. We are leading the economy in the whole country. Everybody knows. For after pandemic, Flushing will be #1 in economy
Rising Chinese community, rising America. God save America. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. The speaker for Nengwang is Shi Jiang, the president of New York Laundromat Business Association.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Xu Jiang, the senior consultant of Nengwang Campaign Office, also the president of New York Laundromat Business Association. I'm grateful to know that PBA is endorsing Nengwang. The safety of small business and the employees require the teamwork of community, elected officials, and police officials. When small business need help, Mr. Nengwang has been here to help with the huge life-threatening violation fines and legal problems. Thank you for his continued support. Together with the support from police officers, I'm looking forward to a better neighborhood, better Flushing, and better New York City. Thank you.
The next speaker for Nengwang is Jackson.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Jackson Ma. I'm the president of the Renew Foundation. It's a local charity organization. I know Mr. Nengwang for over 30 years. I know he's a hard work, he's honest, and he cares about our communities. For the 30 years experience, combined with his dedication, I believe he will be the best candidate for this election. Flushing has a lot of troubles. You know, we all know that education, schools, and the most important is the public safety. And this has to do with our police. We need more police in our community, and the police needs more money. So we wish when they go to the city hall, they will fight for us, get more money for the cities, for the police, and to protect our community, and to bring this community back to a safe and a quality community. Thank you. Let me say a few words in Chinese. 王能是我认识了30年的老朋友，他在社区里面做的事情，大家是有目共睹。我们知道他的能力，他本来是可以退休的，可是他自愿出来，为了这个社区要在服务。我们非常的感动，我们支持他，我们希望他能够当选之后，能够更进一步的改善我们的生活。现在这一次的疫情造成了很大的影响，法拉盛已经完全变了质了，加上政府这一次 MTA 把这个交通改变的规则，使得整个法拉盛的经济变得很萧条。我们希望他也能够代表我们改变这边的环境。当然，最重要的是安全的问题。纽约市的政府一直在砍警察局的经费，我们希望他能够替警察们要到更多的钱，来改善我们的环境，改善我们的安全。谢谢大家。
Thank you, and good luck to both candidates. I would like to open it up to questions.
Prince Courier, for the gentleman, why are you running a joint, no, the candidates?
Okay.
Why are you running a joint conference? Because obviously it's the same district.
Yeah, because this year election is different. They have a ranking choice, and Mr. Dao Ying and we have the same value. We believe the priority, to help the small business recovery is the public safety. Now we have the same comments, so that's the reason why PBA in those both proposals for us.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Again, we are two community-minded candidates.
we are to have our public safety as our first priority. That's why we were endorsed by NYC PBA. I am more than happy to work with Mr. Neng Wang. Thank you.
Anybody else? Questions?
可以一个中文提问吗？中文可以吗？
你说吧，你说。
我就想，如果你们Chinese，如果你们赢得这个选举，对这个法拉盛这个私家车不让进来这个问题，你们俩怎么看？谢谢。
如果我是市议员，我一定会督促交通局 ，OK， 重新制定法案，因为我认为任何公共的政策的执行，一定要有社区的回馈，而不是官员们闭门造车做出来的政策，你必须要社区来执行，这是不对的。
我跟王能先生站在一边，14亿年的这个the Main Busway Pilot 那个计划是没有民意的。我们都知道，中小企业他们现在面临的绝境。要振兴法拉盛的经济，应该尽快撤掉这个实行计划。
好，谢谢Star TV， 谢谢。
Any question? Okay. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you.
谢谢大家。
Thank you.
那个，请大家可以一起上来合照一下，好不好？所有的支持人，我们可以集中一下，一起合照一下。好。
是。哎，你们走几个过来那边，最好看一点。你们走几个过来。
往后退一点是吧？往后退一点，大家好拍啊。这差不多了。好。Okay. Thank you. Yeah. 谢谢。好的，我们今天就结束今天的这个直播啊，谢谢大家，谢谢。现在还有很多这个美国人的电视台也过来，是警察工会啊，这是警察工会的，你看很多警察也过来了啊。感谢警察啊，为我们的社区的安全付出了这个劳动啊。咱们同时也希望啊，两位选区的两位议员啊，不管是谁赢得胜选啊，都能为咱们华人说话，为社区说话。谢谢大家啊，谢谢。我们就现在是很多记者在接受这个警察工会的主席的正在采访警察工会的主席啊。
Yeah, thank you, Gabi. Thank you again. Thank you again.
他是警察工会的主席是吧？这个是
第一场。你那个在英文上面，我那个是丢的，你也是该帮我找一下，我的上张采访的。
不来呀，这个不来怎么？再打电话吧，还给他了。过来，去送
这是警察工会的第一场副主席是吧？
So we abide by their rules. So if this is
taxes in the city. So all these candidates feel that that's wrong, and you have to change these laws. It has to go back to the way it was, where you have to have law and order, safe streets, and public protection for all people. And that's what the police want to do that. They want to do their job. But we need city council members that want that as well too. Thank you. E-G-L-I-S-S-O.
好了，
我发给你们吧。
这是警察工会的一些，这个还有一些其他的官员啊。今天警察也出动了很多的警察来为这个就是这个背书活动啊提供这个。好的，今天我们就直播到这里啊，我们是在这个纽约皇后区法拉盛的缅街为大家现场直播一个警察工会为我们20选区的2位华裔候选人背书啊，他9位里面挑选了2位啊，王能和引导啊，他们希望这个不管谁这个赢得了这个选举的这个胜利，都为我们华人社区啊多做一些事情啊，不管是谁是吧？好，谢谢大家，我们今天就我们现在就是好，我们结束今天的直播啊。
Thank you. 辛苦了你们，谢谢你们啊！再见。我给你把那个原稿发照片给我，我现在就发。